Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Palek. If you're here for the first time, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Today I want us to have a little bit of a chat about things that I plan to leave behind in 2021. We're entering a new year. I think it's important that we uproot all kinds of destructive habits. Some of these habits are things that we do unconsciously, so we have to be sensitive to these stuff. So I want to encourage us to be realistic and to be intentional about tackling these things one by one. So let's get into this. The first thing that I want to leave behind in 2021 is blurry boundaries. Now, a blurry boundary means that there is room for you to step out of your boundary, and then also there is room for you to allow others to step into your boundary. Now, this can be very problematic at times. In 2022, I want to be straightforward about my boundary. Sometimes we don't have to apologize or give long explanations when they're not necessary. Sometimes all you need to say is a clear yes or a clear no, full stop. When we communicate properly, we are likely to have healthy relationships. And this includes relationships in family, workplace, social, whatever, all kinds of relationship. There comes a time when you need to check who is in your circle. Remember, not everyone qualifies to be in your boundary and in your circle. The second thing that I'm leaving behind in 2021 is toxic relationships. Now, these relationships are relationships that bring the worst part of you. This could be a friend, it could be a partner, a family member, a workmate, all kinds of toxic relationships. This might not mean that you might leave the person per se, it just means that you choose to redefine your relationship in a way that it doesn't hold you back or it doesn't bring out the worst parts of you. The third thing that I'm leaving behind in 2021 is carrying guilt. Because of the way we are brought up as women and the way we are socialized as women, we tend to assume roles and responsibilities that are socially constructed. These might not necessarily be how or what we want to be, but it is what society expects of us. So I think it's about time to break these cycles and redefine the way we love and the way we relate to others around us. In 2022, I want to be kinder to myself and have clarity about things that I genuinely want to do or give and what I am not comfortable with. The other thing I want to leave behind in 2021 is comparison. Yes, comparison. Comparing one's life, one's achievements, one's relationships to others is something that a lot of us do unconsciously. As part of that journey to self-development and growth, it is important to understand that, your journey is different from other people's journey. Contentment easily cancels out comparison. So in 2022, I plan to look more inward and focus. Oscar Wilde said, "Be yourself, everyone else is already taken." That's the motto for 2022. You don't have to become someone other than who you are in order to be successful. You are enough as you are. Another thing that I'm leaving behind in 2021 is letting go of perfection. It's good to be focused, but sometimes we get so consumed by the idea of perfection and having a perfect life and a perfect everything that we forget to enjoy the moment. I want to encourage us to be more consistent and, gradually work towards a better quality of life, yes, and working on finding ourselves in this process. So good things and success does not happen overnight. The other thing I'm leaving behind in 2021 is forgetting my blessings. Sometimes we take a lot of blessings for granted. Your health, your family, your work. Some of these things are blessings that we must always be grateful for. We have to be careful that we do not become insensitive to the small good things in our lives and the blessings in our lives. We then risk becoming entitled. So always be grateful. Make it a habit and an attitude. The other thing that I'm leaving behind in 2021 is not managing my time properly. In 2022, I want to be more intentional about how I manage my time and my energy as well. I have been existing on this planet for 30-something years. You don't have to know the exact number of years, honestly. But I want to live the remaining time differently. I am not going to be apologetic to people or things that want to waste my time. Mind you, this is not arrogance, but it's about being a good steward to the time that you have. I will not be allowing unnecessary interruptions, and this includes meaningless calls, calls for gossip or small talk. So you are responsible to guard your time because your time is actually valuable. I've come to the end of this video, but please let me know, what are you planning to leave behind in 2021? Engage in the comment section below. And until next time, be blessed.